A bold new member of the tough and rugged S10 family is the '83 Maxi-Cab pickup. It has only one direct competitor, Datsun's King Cab. But when it comes to the main reason why buyers purchase an extended cab pickup, more interior room, there's really no competition, because S10 Maxi-Cab defeats King Cab royally. S10 Maxi-Cab offers a standard bench seat that provides seating for 3 passengers. In back, Maxi-Cab delivers more space behind the front seat for cargo, or passengers with optional flush-mounted jump seats. And there's the added advantage of available V6 power. Let's take a closer look at Maxi-Cab's superior value features, truck to truck, against King Cab. Up front, S10 Maxi-Cab provides seating for 3 passengers with its standard bench seat. King Cab offers standard seating for just 2. A point for Maxi-Cab. What's more, Maxi-Cab trounces King Cab when it comes to room behind the front seat. With its standard front bench seat, the S10 Maxi-Cab delivers up to 40% more in-cab storage space than Datsun King Cab. Order handy available fold-down jump seats with required optional front bucket seats. And Maxi-Cab defeats King Cab in rear passenger room as well. And notice how jump seats in a Maxi-Cab fold completely out of the way, taking up no cargo space at all when not in use. The tire jack is covered to protect cargo from damage, and the floor space relatively clean and flat. Not so with King Cab. Its jump seats are obviously an add-on and not integrally designed like Maxi-Cab's flush folding seats. See how far King Cab's jump seats jut into the cargo area when folded? And floor space is less usable because the jump seat mounts remain in position, cluttering up floor space and leaving exposed metal edges which interfere with cargo. But Maxi-Cab's advantages don't stop there. The S10 Maxi-Cab also offers optional V6 muscle. Datsun has no V6 power to offer. That means Maxi-Cab beats King Cab in available horsepower and delivers more than 2.5 times the trailer towing capacity when properly equipped. Yes, new S10 Maxi-Cab takes charge of Datsun King Cab with superior overall value in these important areas. Maxi-Cab offers a standard bench seat up front that provides seating for 3 passengers. In back, Maxi-Cab delivers more space behind the front seat for cargo or passengers with optional flush-mounted jump seats that fold completely out of the way when not in use. And there's the added advantage of available V6 power. That's why when you stop and compare, you'll find S10 Maxi-Cab is the real king. Compare full-size work-tough pickups, and you'll see there are 2 tough players in the game. Chevy's popular C and K Series pickups, and Ford's F-Series and F-Series 4x4 pickups. Now, according to sales figures, other full-size competitors simply are not in the race. Now, here's the challenge. To find which of these 2 can handle rough day-in, day-out use more efficiently. To find the pickup that is tops in gasoline fuel economy, in power, in diesel availability and economy, in 4-wheel drive convenience, and in tough truck value features. All vital considerations for today's pickup buyers. So let's settle the debate by pitting Chevy against Ford in head-to-head competition. Start with gasoline fuel economy. Check the V8 mileage matchup, the engine choice for buyers who want power without sacrificing economy. These are the most popular selling optional gasoline V8s, and Chevy beats Ford in every MPG category. In California, the story's the same. Chevy beats Ford. Yes, truck to truck, Chevy takes charge in '83 gasoline mileage for power-packed V8s. Power, muscle to get the job done. It's demanded by pickup buyers, and Chevy is the right choice to meet V8 power requirements. To demonstrate Chevy's superior V8 muscle, we've hitched loaded trailers weighing 4,600 pounds to a comparably equipped C10 and F-150. Both trucks are equipped with automatic transmissions, 5-liter V8 gasoline engines, and the proper towing equipment. Chevy's 5-liter is a high-compression engine with electronic spark control to maintain peak engine timing and performance. It develops 165 SAE net horsepower. Ford's 5-liter develops only 139 SAE net horsepower. A significant difference when you need power. Chevy, taking charge. So, Ford is on the ropes in gasoline power and economy. But Chevy puts Ford on the canvas when you check the diesel engine story. More and more pickup buyers are discovering that diesel is ideal for their trucking needs. The right blend of fuel efficiency and hard-working power for daily applications. And Chevrolet recognized this potential in 1982, introducing the rugged 6.2-liter truck diesel. And this engine caught on quickly in an economy-starved market. Now, Ford arrives a year behind Chevy, offering a new 6.9-liter diesel built by another manufacturer. A stalemate? No. Chevy still beats Ford with a tremendously wider availability of diesel pickups. In fact, you can only get diesel on Ford pickup models above 8,500 pounds GVWR. Chevy offers a 6.2-liter on C10, C20, C20 heavy duty, and C30 pickups and chassis cabs. Ford, no diesel on F100s, no diesel on F150s, and no diesel on F250s below 8,500 pounds GVWR. Chevy offers diesel for all step-side models. Ford, sorry, no diesel available for Ford's flare side. Want a diesel in a Chevy 4x4 model? Take your pick from any full-size series. Ford offers diesel only on 4x4s above 8,500 pounds GVWR. And this broad range of diesel puts Chevy miles ahead of Ford in half-ton and 3/4-ton V8 fuel economy. Just look at those numbers. Only Chevy offers half-ton and 3/4-ton diesel pickups, EPA estimated up to an economical 23 mpg, 31 highway. And since Ford's diesel power is limited to applications only above 8,500 pounds GVWR, their mileage is not certified with EPA. Now, recall Ford's best half-ton and 3/4-ton V8 EPAs. Not even in the ballpark with Chevy. And even if you choose a 1-ton diesel pickup, only Chevy's 30 Series offers the convenience of an optional automatic transmission right now. Ford's F350 diesel pickup is available only with a manual transmission until sometime later this year. And the facts don't change when you compare 4x4 pickups. Again, Chevy's out of sight. By the time the diesel Chevy's ready to refill, the thirsty Ford will have long needed a good drink. And whether you choose gas or diesel power for those 4x4s, you're also getting more convenience by choosing Chevy. Ford is still offering the old-style manual locking front hubs standard on their 4x4 models, which can prove to be a bother, especially under certain conditions. Chevy's automatic locking front hubs and synchronized transfer case make it simple to shift from 2-wheel drive to 4x4 traction on the go at speeds up to 25 miles per hour. The Ford driver, unless he orders automatic locking hubs as an extra cost option, must stop the truck and get out to lock the hubs manually at both front wheels. Not only inconvenient, but at times, a very messy proposition. Whether 4-wheel or 2-wheel drive, a pickup must be tough enough to handle daily commercial or recreational tasks. And Chevy pickups have tough truck features that Ford doesn't match. Features like rugged, massive girder beam independent front suspension on 4x2 models. Chevy's suspension provides a smooth ride as the front wheels travel up and down, perpendicular to the road. Compare that to Ford's touted twin I-beam front suspension that forces the front wheels to arc over bumps, which could cause tire scuffing. On 4-wheel drive models, Chevy encloses the front axles to help protect against stones, leaves, and other typical off-road debris. Ford? Their shafts are not enclosed, exposing components to road hazards. And Chevy also provides extra protection for the engine and its components with splash guards. Ford doesn't offer splash guards at any price. Compare these major buyer considerations: gasoline fuel economy, power, diesel availability and economy, four-wheel drive convenience, and tough truck value features. Compare. You'll see why tough Chevy trucks are taking charge. Look to Chevrolet for a tough, versatile sport utility vehicle with the all-new S10 Blazer, available in 2- or 4-wheel drive, or the full-size 4-wheel drive K-Blazer, a sport utility tough enough to be the recent 4x4 choice of the United States Army for their off-road vehicle. Now, just compare these rugged Chevys to their closest competition: Ford's full-size Bronco and their late entry Bronco 2, both available in only 4-wheel drive. You'll see why Chevy is the logical choice in sport utility vehicles, with advantages in payload, overall fuel economy, off-road power and mobility, and 4-wheel drive convenience. Chevy's Blazers. 2 more reasons why tough Chevy trucks are taking charge. First, let's compare payloads versus Ford. Buyers demand a lot from their sport utilities. They're often expected to carry several people and typically a lot of cargo. Yet, when it comes to hauling hefty loads, Chevy is equal to the task, but Ford falls short. Let's see if these campers agree. They're loading up on their favorite refreshments. Each case of pop weighs 45 pounds. With comparably equipped vehicles carrying 4 campers, the diesel K-Blazer has enough payload left to haul 11 cases. The tough little S10 Blazer? Enough payload for 8 cases. Ford's Bronco? Enough payload left for only 2. Now, the story doesn't change for Bronco 2. In that same comparison, Bronco 2 would have enough payload capacity left for 0 cases. That's right, no cases at all. In fact, with a weight of 4 passengers and 200 pounds of options, Bronco 2 is already 40 pounds over its payload capacity. Now, what about fuel economy? It's true that many prospects shy away from sport utilities because they're skeptical about the mileage they'll get. So they opt for a different type of vehicle or step down to a smaller engine to get the economy they want, while sacrificing the power they need. Well, Chevrolet meets both economy and performance demands more efficiently than Ford. S10 Blazer leaves Bronco far behind with 4 more estimated miles per gallon, 8 more highway. K-Blazer provides 2 less estimated MPG than the 6-cylinder Bronco, but K-Blazer offers strong V8 power, plus 1 more highway MPG than Bronco. Greater power with comparable mileage. In California, the story's about the same. S10 Blazer also offers the optional 2.8-liter V6 with big mileage advantages versus the 6-cylinder Bronco. And of course, the K-Blazer offers the optional 6.2-liter diesel engine that is rated at 19 EPA estimated MPG, 27 estimated highway. Bronco doesn't offer a diesel, and no Bronco V8 can touch these mileage estimates. But Chevy's under-the-hood benefits don't stop there. The engines in the Chevrolets have the right combination of horsepower and torque to give S10 Blazer and K-Diesel Blazer more mobility than Bronco in the rough country. These 3 trucks are, for the most part, comparably equipped, and all have automatic transmissions. First, the diesel K-Blazer. K-Blazer with the optional 6.2-liter diesel engine conquers the hill. Power to match its great economy. Now for the Bronco. equipped with a 5-liter V8 gasoline engine. The Bronco doesn't make it and must back down the hill. Now for the gutsy S10 Blazer, equipped with the optional 2.8-liter V6. The S10 Blazer takes the hill. Terrific V6 performance in a fuel-efficient package. Cargo carrying strength, fuel economy, power, all pluses for Chevy. But here's the clincher versus Ford. 4-wheel drive convenience, and that can make a big difference. Chevy's S10 Blazer offers the patented Instatrack system that allows shifting from 2-wheel drive to 4-wheel drive on the go at any speed. Chevy's K-Blazer also provides for on-the-go 4-wheeling. Simply shift from 2 to 4-wheel drive at speeds up to 25 miles per hour. Broncos' standard manual locking front hubs mean the driver must stop the truck, get out, and lock the hubs at both wheels before shifting to 4-wheel drive. And he'd have been in the same shape with Bronco 2's standard manual hubs. The Chevy sport utility benefits are obvious. The S10 Blazer and the K-Blazer are an unbeatable team, with advantages over Ford in payload, in fuel economy, in off-road power and mobility, and in 4-wheel drive convenience. Yes, it's obvious why in sport utility, tough Chevy trucks are taking charge. For 1983, the efficient choice in cargo vans and in passenger vans wears a bow tie. The 1983 Chevrolet van and sport van, available for the first time with the high-mileage 6.2-liter diesel engine. Compare these workers to their chief competition, Ford's Econoline van and club wagon, and you'll see that Chevy is taking charge with diesel van availability and work-tough utility to meet a wide range of people and cargo moving needs. Start with cargo vans. Chevy still provides traditional utility advantages versus Ford, with larger side door openings and larger rear door openings for easier loading and unloading of cargo, as well as a longer load floor length that makes better use of available cargo space. And of course, Chevy offers 8-cylinder gasoline engines with horsepower advantages Ford can't touch. But there's more. For 1983, the proven 6.2-liter diesel is available in all G20 and G30 vans. Last year, the 6.2-liter proved its worth in more than 100,000 Chevy truck applications. Ford can't say that. Their 6.9-liter diesel, built by another manufacturer, doesn't have a year's experience behind it as a 6.2-liter diesel has. And it will only be introduced in vans above 8,500 pounds GVWR, not the high-volume models. Now think what that means. You can have diesel in the best-selling Chevy, the long-wheelbase G20, but you cannot get it in the best-selling Ford, the long-wheelbase E150. You can have terrific V8 mileage by choosing a Chevy G20 with diesel power. These are the best recorded V8 mileage estimates a Ford E150 can offer. And just look at the difference. Remember, the EPA does not certify vehicles over 8,500 pounds GVW, so there are no diesel fuel economy figures for Ford. Commercial operators will appreciate the Chevy edge when daily deliveries eat up fuel, because a diesel engine is almost twice as economical as a gas engine of comparable power at idle. But that's not all. Compare the diesel Chevy to the 5-liter V8 gas-powered Ford in cruising range. With standard transmissions and standard 22-gallon fuel tanks, the Chevy's estimated city range is 506 miles. Estimated highway range, 682 miles. And the Ford, only 330 miles in the city and only 462 highway miles. And the facts don't change when you compare Sport Van to Ford's Club Wagon. Again, Ford does not offer diesel in their E150 passenger mover, but Chevy does offer diesel in G20 Sport Vans. Here are EPA estimates for Chevy's diesel Sport Van and Ford's best estimates for a gas-powered V8 Club Wagon. For recreation or for companies into van pooling, the Chevy's got Ford outdistanced. Translate those EPAs into cruising ranges for the full story. With standard 22-gallon fuel tanks, the diesel Sport Van's estimated highway range is more than the distance from Cincinnati to New York City. The gas-powered Club Wagon has an estimated highway range just a few miles more than the distance from Cincinnati to Buffalo. Utility, fuel economy, diesel availability, all advantages that Chevy vans and Sport Vans provide for people and cargo hauling jobs. They leave the Ford choices at the starting line, proving once again why tough Chevy trucks are taking charge.